Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean with Manful Yoga, and today I'm going to show you the correct way to do a triangle pose. So, I've got Flowtron here as well. So, the best way to explain triangle pose is from a Warrior 2 position. So your feet are going to be a little bit closer than you would for a Warrior 2, but you want to keep your hips facing out to the side, and your knee, your femur, right, your thigh, parallel to the outside of whatever you're practicing on. So if you're doing it on a mat, parallel to that outer edge. So most people, when they do a triangle, their butt goes back and away from the direction that their hips are facing. So from the front, if you're looking at me, what most people do is something like this in triangle pose. And what we want to do is focus on keeping the hips still facing out to the side. So you're just pressing your front hip under your back hip, like so, okay? Triangle pose is going to stretch your inner hamstring, your adductors, and then it's also going to stretch the outer hip of the back hip. So, from a Warrior 2 position, this is what's going to happen. Start your feet a little bit closer than you would from a Warrior 2, with your shoulders directly over your hips, knee over your ankle and your front foot, and it's totally fine to bring your feet a little bit closer than you see other people doing it if you're new or you're relatively inflexible. So from here, straightening the right leg, pressing your right hip under your left hip, keeping your hips open to the side. So maybe rolling back your left hip a little bit here, and then extending your left arm up. It helps to surf your hands forward at the start. So from Warrior 2 arms here, reaching forward, and then revolving. And then again, rolling back this left hip, trying to get your body between two panes of glass is one way to think of it, between two walls. Right hand extending toward the ground, inside, fingertips grazing the inside of your ankle, left arm extended up, head poking away from your body. And now I've got to stretch in my left hip, I've got to stretch on the inside of my right thigh. I'm also using my core strength here to keep my body lifted, so I'm not sinking down like this, but I'm extending in all directions. So arm pressing down, left arm pressing up, head pressing forward, and right hip pressing under the left hip, front hip pressing under the back hip. And then from here I can transition pretty easily back into a Warrior 2, into a reverse warrior, into side angle. So there's a little intro, or the correct way to do a triangle pose. Again, let's try from the other side now. So I'm going to go left foot forward now, right foot back, feet just a little bit closer than they would be for your Warrior 2. Back foot turned in a little bit, not quite 90 degrees. Hips facing out to the side. Front leg externally rotated, bending into my knee here. And then from here, arms out. And I'm going to press the left hip under the right hip now. Keep my hips facing out to the side. Notice how my hips don't go to the back like this, but they go straight back, not out to the side. Roll back the right hip, extend the left arm forward, and revolve. Head away from the body, arm extended up, fingertips pressing toward the ankle. So there's the correct way to do a triangle pose. Hope you learned something out of that. Again, this is a stretch for your hips and your inner thigh on the front leg. You'll also feel a stretch in your torso as you're extending your arms in opposite directions and pushing your head away from your body. So, a couple announcements. Another 90-day Get Yoga RIP program is coming up with Manful Yoga. If you're watching this after September 14, 2015, probably too late, but I do have 1 or 2 spaces open, just 1 or 2. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like this on Facebook. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. You'll get the copy of The Road to Yoga Ripped, as well as my basic introduction to 7 poses. And then from there, you can get the Get Starters package, the Yoga Basics for Men Starters package, and a lot of great resources to get you started with Manful Yoga. So, I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome day.